Hello students, welcome to Dr. Shaurav's classes. So in this particular video, we'll be solving this paper from the ISI subjective paper for MTech program in CRS, Cryptography and Security. So this question is from 2022, this year. And you can see this question is from the part A for the non-CS group. So the question 1 is saying, this NC means the non-CS group actually. So the question NC1 is saying that suppose a crime has been committed and there has been three suspects. So one is Professor Plum, Mrs. Peacock and Mr. Green. So given that at least one of the above three suspects is guilty, not all of them are guilty. If Mrs. Peacock is guilty, so is Mrs. Professor Plum. And if Mr. Green is innocent, then so is Professor Plum. So we have to prove or disapprove each of the following statements. Which one is this? Either one or two. So this one states that Mr. Green is guilty, and the two is point two is said that Mrs. Peacock is innocent. Okay. So let us take first of point one, that is where we will considering that suppose Mr. Green is not guilty. Suppose not guilty. Okay, so he is innocent, right? So by fourth hypothesis, that is the from here you can see that fourth hypothesis, if Mr. Green is innocent, then Professor Plum is also innocent, right? Third hypothesis says, from the third hypothesis we can get that Mrs. Peacock is guilty, then Professor Plum is also guilty, right? In the same manner, contrapositively, we can say that this particular statement can be written as that Professor Plum is innocent, okay, then Mrs. Peacock will also be innocent, then Mrs. Peacock is also innocent, right? So all of three are innocent if Mr. Green is innocent. From here we can conclude that all three are innocent if Mr. Green is innocent, right? But if this statement is something like that, if this all three will be innocent, so this is contradicting hypothesis 1, where you can say that at least one of the above three suspects is guilty. Okay. Now if we consider the point 2, that is this one, that Mrs. Peacock is innocent, right? Now suppose, let us consider that Mrs. Peacock is guilty, right? So Professor, here from here you can say that Professor Plum is also guilty, right? So from 1, there's this one, the Mr. Green is also guilty, right? So all three are guilty. So this contradicts hypothesis 2. Okay, so from here we can conclude that this Peacock is guilty, Plum is also guilty, and from where we can say that Mr. Green is also guilty. So the conclusion is that the all three are guilty, right? So this contradicts our hypothesis number 2, that not all of them are guilty, right? Not all of them are guilty. So Mrs. Peacock is innocent. Okay, so that is the, so we have proved that Mrs. Peacock is innocent, whereas the point 1 we have to disapprove because it is contradicting the hypothesis 1. So this question is from the MTech CRS paper part A, non-CS, for non-CS background.